kono. Osofo amuate ase how to connect yourself to your own self to the God within you. Said you obetimi anya connection with the supreme being. Ama wonya mesom asipiana. Ana sa osofo e preach Bible na wo bi da fie ni keke na de kire wo. Is there anything unique bi a osofo eye kire wo aside Bible na da fie? Ana sa wa sorry akọ it's because of say miracle ntra. It could be say bia na wo yare. It could be say bia na wo adwumasem. Enu na bia wo kọ asori. Ana wo kọ asori probably say wo sum Nyankopon. Tinie. Surely can say me kire say onipadua odi dia me na wo kra ekom de na kire say there is difference between onipadua yi and wo kra eti wo mu. Aduane onipadua ni didi kọ mu no okra ni endi bi. Nti asori a wo kọ no eye aduane etimi me wo kra because who didi e wo fie eno na onipadua ni enjoy. So asori supposed to be spirituality, spiritual life. So what's one na wo kọ no? Do they deal with more spirituality than religiosity, or is only fully religiosity? Okra na etu mu no. What me figure out say okra no wodidi na wa me. Said your body didi a wa me na na. And what figure out say asori na wo mu no it is okay. Asori bi a wo bia no eye perfect and eye better. But san sorry na wo mu no. Can that church feed your soul? I mean your spirit. Or you are just there because of say everybody is there. Obi ekwa sorry. Instead be your community, your society. Amount for nka say unye nyamesumu ni ntina won so kwa sorry ana. Ye gari ye ni padua abribia said ye be ya ho bete. Na said you amount for nka ye ho nsembone. Ni entimi nso en contact on non-activity say yare. Okra na eti mu no. When was the last time wa udware okra na eti mu no? Ena wunim kwan so efa so dware okra na eti mu na. And let me tell you this. Onipa bi entimi nsum nyame ye wa bra onim who he or she is. Before you can worship God truly no, there was also Nyankopon humu no ene honam ni. How can a physical being worship God spiritually? That means you are not only physical being. And you think that trying say, what did you mean? Okay, connect is aduane e wudi physically no. Your spiritual self, your inner self no, don't eat that food. What food does your inner spirit and your inner soul, your personal self eat? Enti okwa sorry a boni bi anim. Then try to ask certain questions from your pastors because they might not know be aware musa o monchiro. Ask the pastor. Onyankopon no asem kire yen say, onipadua den what did you mean na wo kra ekomde no. So pastor, how can I feed my spirit? Is it only fasting? Is it only prayers? And how will I know say my spirit is okay with that kind of food I'm there feeding? And what type of food that I can use to feed my spirit? Ask your pastors these certain questions. Men kwa asori nkon koto correction. Men kwa asori say Sunday be akosi da dunti o say me kwa asori no waka o manyina be correction say obi ansam. No. Ye kwa asori say de be ya ye nipadu edidi wo fie no. De ye kra ni nya bi ni wo fie no. Sofu can direct you. Kwa fa so obe feed wo kra mo no so nya aduane bi edi. Mr. Harry, you are welcome. And a mentor 699, you're also welcome. So want me musa certain question from your pastor. Na say asori ne corner na ye wo fe keke. And a wo correction to na ye wo da keke dia. That means you are heading towards a failing life. Do you really know God? The God we claim you worship, do you really know that God? Is it because of say we are Adventist, we are Methodist, we are Pentecostal and you does God really knows you? It's a choice. You can claim to know God, but does God knows you? God will know you through your spiritual activities. And as your part, I want you to be a Christian or a Muslim. Your leaders knew something they are not telling you. And now social media no so a obi ani do ka obi say nyame ni ho obi say nyame wo ho obi say obi say. The concept of God depends you and yourself within you and God. So obi asi nyame ni ho na won so say And I will so for culture will say the uti be answebi. A yakohisem timen for some go to say who here. And before say there is no fire and there is no smoke without fire. Omo si nyame ni ho no. E dey na omo gira so nyame ni ho. Nyame mom de nyame ho. So because so nyame ni ho that person is lying. There is a true God. But that God is not in your churches. And the way we worship God in Ghana, especially Africa, is a wrong way. That's why I'm asking, say you wunim nyame no. Una also wunim nyame. Na nyame nim wana. Does your God you worship knows you? That is the question. If yes, how did you know God knows you? Because over Christian life, I was once a Christian and I'm still a Christian. I've been an Adventist for good 9 years. I've been a Presbyterian. And I have also attended this church, the 12th Apostolic, which is Nakaba. And do you know one thing? Any moment a Christian ever trust or vampire now fasting for a particular thing. Now in Sankano, there are two things to blame. Either say ne honte, either say ne honya de be ente, and I say nyankopon bi na mfi. So we end up seeing God as a limited being. So we compare God to Satan or to any other being we can think of. But the truth of the matter is, umpaya wo bono, sebe ya ejina wo so. De wo de wo nse so no, sebe ya ejina wo so, enye wa soreko, ena enye wo pastor. Tenye, enye wa soreko, ena enye wo pastor. Your church can never give you spiritual life because spiritual life is an individual life. You have to try and figure out who you are, what you are here for, and what you intend to do. The church is okay. We go there to learn certain things, too many things. Since I woke up, sorry, I woke because we were SDA for good 9 years. And I saw the good side of SDA and I saw the bad side of SDA, which is Adventist. And whenever you decide to talk about the bad side, not in a negative way, for them to change, they will begin to attack you, thinking and claiming you are devil. But the truth of the matter is, but the quality of your dignity is to come out and figure the solution after you have messed up. So as long as woman ain't mean that how to worship God spiritually, then the assurance is not good for you. The church will be what? Direct you, guide you on how to worship your God spiritually and truthfully. You can't truthfully. No kura munti se bi asabi o phone way one dia o se phone way e yo ba pa dia phone way one dia o se phone way e yo OluMan dia one actually you heal yourself o se OluMan. That is not the truth God is talking about. The truth God is talking about is the integrity of everything. What is the truth of human being? What is the truth of water? The truth of fire? The truth of the sun? Say adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ na sɛ bi brothers ɛyɛ liquid na te sɛ nsuo betumi sɛ apɛtɛsi na sɛ wode ka wano na sɛ ɛwɔ particular taste it means ɛnyɛ nsuo ɛyɛ something else because the truth of water is tasteless. That is it. We also be a metal which is active, which is bilaqua active. But the truth is it is not water because it has a lemon taste and certain flavors and ingredients. Real water doesn't have any taste. What is the truth of fire? You can see adie yeja aside the color no eja e was say timi show so do won saka. If anything looks like fire or is claimed to be fire, that's what the won saka na show that means the thing is not fire. So the truth of fire they say fire no e produce heat na was say timi show. That is it. Yeni moko yeni muntos ni nyina timi bre eye kokko. Entos enye ya moko eye ya. So who are able to say moko that's all the count say anya ya na che say nye moko omo perform stage ni timu so mo e was on fire we be one studio ho mo did display omo yi no who tinja na wo ti be say eja but the truth is say enye ja enhye a lighting flame be e no ma creating this so it is not ready to it is not fire. So what is the truth of you? A truth of human being. The truth and the real meaning how God created every single thing you see. That is that particular truth God is talking about. It is not say what did you cry, I'm our partners, that truth in the Bible can. No, all those truths has its own portion. But the real meaning of truth is the integrity of everything. Where a eraser. So the truth of this eraser, and he said, and was all the people are there echo. So the people are there now and copy. That means any eraser. It can be a replica, even a rubber beer, any eraser, but it looks like eraser through the appearance. So if anything fails to perform its original duty, that thing is not in the truth shape. Are you performing your original duty? Ebi now you suffer, and ebi a me. How does it, or how do you control or lead your members to the rightful way? Is it because of say from our infancy through Sunday school and Sabbatarian, which is the Sabbath school for people, no? Yeah, but you know what I say, sorry, you told him to me content say being Sunday worship, no? Nanka was expect to say nanka hallelujah, hey, amen. No. You sorry, you sunya bibi ye name, especially things about the supreme being. But whatever we know, a pastor is supposed to be somebody who has been advanced more than the church members. So wherever the pastor has reached in life, that place and also leading members need to. A pastor to tell and direct a member on how to worship God. When? Because everything deals with time, place, and circumstances. Your pastor is supposed to direct you on certain things. That's why I pass social media platforms. So you wonder how people go to church. Because those who call themselves Christians will rather insult you. But they forgot the single verse in the Bible said, "The osekwasiad be hunu mani wo jamani hunu kuro." They have forgotten that single verse. As a physical being, as a physical body, with a material body, how can you worship God in spirit? And there are certain things we don't know. Onipada Sanibia is born to die one day. And the Bible, people use that verse to condemn karma. Karma is real. Reincarnation is real. But let me tell one thing. There is this issue when a mean person can make us suffer home. But I have to. Wouldn't be. I mean, for this story in Chem, I mean, for Enchem or near few one be. We send then here to say a year Dr. Grace Boadu, minimum in person that, but through TV so certain test to Mahuni that. When you're the baby, we're for the currency. Now, man for Bebre and I can't say my hood. Because also in that same act, being herbal medicine, people always want to find certain informations. But before I go that, my main card this story. Abrabo ayetimu akwese se wi ase ewom nyina na se Ghana ewom nyina no. There was only one rich person. Tienie. There's only one rich person in this country called Ghana. Azumi. Such can no Ghana no onu nkwa na wo access and permit. Sa otimi esi dan e wo asase so. And onu nkwa na wo access and permit so betimi dan arent obi. Na mom ontwa years a odi ne da be rent ma obi. Na mom wo a wo ba be rent dan no. When I do years, ebeba say me person me rented down for 30 years, me person me rented down for 50 years, me person me rented down for 3 months, me person me rented down for 2 days. When I do years, ebeba. Now do years ba, we no argue on the years. Years abeka bia no you okay wajitum. Na mom years a wo beka no, sa particular years no, tienie. Sa particular years no, yenye ne dey increase sa time so a, there is no rent increment. Not just say, so who can also quack high nine. That's all corner catch and say, won't pay a down for 17 years, or the bemount. Now, 17 years, no, Tienie, untriashi, a free of charge. No 17 years, next one, who increases our rent and infant mount, where there will be two, and on wasn't a one time or money. Look at this thing. Sassy canino, any Australian punyan coupon. And the day was no any pebia yetimui. Tienie, says canina make an assemble any Australian punyan coupon. Na sa rent, a dana ye rent no. I yent yahi, no yent me increase your rent no. any your physical body way. And at the real you know, and I rented this body to live in for that years on one kata choose ye. You move a brempo him say, and you put the choose ye na ebedina as you are my ye choose true karma. If you think Yankopon they choose 3 years, 6 years, 10 years, anymore be then it's a liar. Because why is saying Yankopon will be 50 years? Then Yankopon will be 2 months. That means the judgment on Yankopon imply on the 2 months, Nino. What me imply the same judgment on 70 years, Nino. The actual truth they say, and then Yankopon edebe, a choose years our best man as the amount. You choose through your karmic life. It has been preordained through your activities. Now the TNA. Yeni pebiani ya dine ya rente. No ni pebiani sa wotem na time so a e wo sa wo film. Na olu eche herbal protection niema hudo bebre. Enye olu nko a lot of social media platforms among for chire niema bebre. And our personal protection be away. The thing say any protection you can do can never protect you to exceed your years one rent or body no. Yam fan so olu be be about tender stone protection. It is very highly protection. Olu aye video no me post no I think say enwumre probably me post video no on YouTube enwumre na sa protection no aye ko fa so abe use particular seed to protect yourself awu ko be na danger ho no ma it will sense you. That protection will protect you not to force yourself or enter into any danger. Na de tie say bia wo benya 30 years and na wo asasi so any a protection no at the age of 29. I remember say me share the same protection and I see ebe use achichide skin na ye de achichide achi. Na the number of boxes what achichide box no ho no number of years abenya. So let's assume say achichide no boxes 30 years who years protection now who be getting 30 years protection. So let's assume say you have 30 years on this earth to live. And the actual protection no at the age of 29 years. And the actual say protection no is valid for 30 years because of say there are two static boxes on the attitude cell no. So you think say the next 30 years then nobody can do you any harm. But not knowing say you have 30 years to live, which account 1 year because I spent 29 years. So that protection instead of 30 years no will serve you only for 1 year because your time is due. And will be a time so I don't know, but my life no airport say and I resume. So let's continue with whatever we went off. Titiani said the American. I'm coming. Okay. Tinie. Enu ntino wabrabo a wona mu no. Enye nyame bi na echusu wona wo bedidi amawo. Tinie, enye nyame na echusu wona wo bedidi amawo. E na wo time no so say kimu a. E was say any protection a waye bia no needs to be deactivated. Enti emfa wo say me olu ametiwe. E bia na me lifespan nyina no e ye bia 25 years. But you must not know because of say you work here fast hunu de. But it is not easy for everybody to know. That's why I'm pointing you but not know. Chenie, ebi na we made 25 years. Me find so we made 25 years. And I'm what 20 years. And olu make sure money maybe say protection. And olu be might be protection. So you expecting say olu I make sure protection is to live longer because I know how to protect myself. Not knowing say everybody has it or her own years to spend, his or her own years to spend on earth. So no matter protection, I mean make sure me 25 years and so I need to die. And as will be a suffer and will be a herbalist, that person don't have power over life and death. No. You can only protect what belongs to you. You can never protect what is not in your hands. So you have 30 years to live. You can protect that 30 years, but you can never protect 40 years because that extra 10 years doesn't belong to you. And to sister free mono, among for baby na eka o masem say sister ne kire niam about protection, sister ne kire niam about herbal potency. Na ade na sister no afrim to pray to say obi are the oka. The actual form they say minimum whatever caused the death of that sister. And a minimum one on one. And a minimum whatever they are saying. But my point here and they say no matter say we are or time was so. And no protection can exceed your years to spend on earth. Say my 90 years you bet my protection to protect that 90 years, but you cannot protect 100 years, not even 1 year plus the 90. So protection now why you know? So I protect for 100 years, and I want 90 years to spend that. Who do 90 years that 100 protection will be deactivated because the remaining 10 years is not for you. That's why protection. That protection doesn't guarantee you long life. That protection guarantee you your lifespan on earth. So there's difference between your lifespan and there's difference between say open long life. So your lifespan is your long life. So when you're 2 years, the 2 years no benefit so to me spending that person then your long life because we're achieving years on earth completely. That is it. Onipa ba ko pe na minim Bible mu ka tell me so otumi rent dan etu ni dan mu rent. The Bible the 15 years can in hu no. Ono nko Bible na eka. So let's assume that is true. Except that person no living soul has been once able to increase the lifespan. Say what I say. Anything no say me meti here na say china beti so olu da ya ansole obi abeka the ope. Obi abeka the ope. Doesn't matter so olu match protection when my time is due. My time is due. It doesn't matter say we actual protection when your time is due. Your time is due. Your church cannot save you. Your pastor cannot save you. Your prophet cannot save you. Your herbal doctor cannot save you. Your medical doctor cannot save you. Your hospital cannot save you. Your time is due. So the only thing you need to do as a human being is say, probably it is not good to know your time, especially when you don't have that heart to contain certain things. But let me assume you say, any day, assume it to be your last day. So when your last day comes, what is your fate? That is what you must think of. And first of all, and yes, sister, no one who are winning a year to pro, or be who cry. They mean crowd and I won't cry me. You better answer say, Nessie, near attending from him. So, Olu from Muna, I'll bet from him, Olu metana life in the crowd. Yes, we have ways and people who know the day they will die. It is there a highly advanced marriage. And yes, you see, I'll be Tiasi and I'll be home. So you go there. You will almost any protection I'll be ya a 7 days. I will look at my chance of protection that you to wait my check it. How to know your time 7 days before. There were certain things are there, but how to know that means that protection will increase your lifespan. That protection will guide you to put things in place. Say the beya wachi enye basa. So live every day as that is the only chance you have. And if any kwasa wo dwindwini bebrebe no. And if any kwasa wo your ba wo ma be ma eto pressure ma na wo yare na wo. Wo ya be ma any kwasa wo ma ba to pressure ma na wo because you have a lifespan. Your husband or your wife also has his own or her own lifespan to spend. But you know something? Some years I will be renting from the landlord, you know. And so you increasing from amount. Now, you can choose to spend less years than the other 2 years. Me pass me rented 70 years from my landlord. Me permit them 10 years. That one is a choice. Not just say you only pay me 1 month. And then your decision making per you. You decide where you want to go. That is how it is. You decide where you want to go. And to be an Olubenya 30 years. Oluwabra bobi awobo, olulum cigarette, onyo wo say betima han license no. Olu ye niam bebre, and olu say maybe a robber and a police nipo olu too. So olu act bi oyeye no, etwa ne nkwan na e wo sem ko di so wan di anwie. Eba obi so betimi aye wo twa wo nkwan na so. But answer no be be your obi before and anybody no, there are some gates within your body and it's na wo wura dan mu a ofa pass through gate. And this a woman nipa ne kwan answer nipa na timi aye wo abrabo na wa torment your life. If not, the person cannot. I'm coming. I was recording. I think the distant person will be. Today, wo betimi am wo abrabo kwan em obi abama be yew because and sorry aye kono uni bibi yan sorry ahudo bebre na organa no we have cut the part of spirituality and ye go the part of rejoicing and happiness, dancing and hot thanksgiving and ya for ibo me many fee ya me call SDR sorry about 70% of my for ibo in the name of church building. When are they going to build that church? And yet only SDA a lot of churches I saw the NCO. I think that you call away, maybe on your car, you can you decide way? Me if I think magazine also magazine you come as no. Me if you on the front card and I forget it. Now I saw them so me was on because be brenani. Almost I saw them every. But for real level of born that's in the name of church building. So are they going to build different church, different place or what? That is it. So the focus of worship, the focus of churches no has been lost. You have no protection. You think protection is only by prayers? We have righteous life and ultimately serve as protection ammo to you. But a lot of us, because of the way church no conduct activities, no, about 90% of their church members are like at Intehu. There's nothing in them, not even the pastors. Pastors need to pray more has a sorry manner. It is because of say all their focus has become a challenge because certain church are making progress somewhere, so they're supposed to also challenge them. Yes, SDI can say. So it doesn't matter this. Sorry. It doesn't matter this most money can see ana. Match this I can see. It just SDI most money can see ana. So in sudden you know a throw challenge instead of doing the positive thing. So if you bet say na sorry my kwen fa susu nyame, say nyame sum eye humanity. The first thing on earth that anybody can do to secure self humanity. The best religious group to join is humanity. When you want to talk about humanity, it doesn't end only on human being because of the word human. No, it goes beyond anything. You know something? Yet Africa, any demon of Natama Bribia. When was the last time who said Abuabi any in front of a black man? Especially black man who is living in this country. No more because it's not because of them. It is because of say want to keep peace at where they are, so they see every human being as their friends. So some who are brochures are what people want and just say who you. Son of my year or compound, no. But the truth of the matter is, whenever animals feel peace and happy at your presence, it means you're on the right path. But in Africa, I go Mebwana, o kama ya ndi tifie no, upede amona kama na so no woko. Because on inside jumboni ya se otrimuma. And Sandy Paiti, I saw the Bible be claiming to worship God. Only baby. There is this single verse in the Bible can say, Munya atumfu amoko asol them. Na se munya hoho a, mo hwem na mo ka che do shata de pan say, tena konya we so na mo ka che do shata de enye papa say, tena form atwe na ewi amehwew. Ene de nya mesuma na. Because ye de nya mesuma ye hwe nipadua. But the God you claim to worship doesn't do his or her thing like that. Make his or her. You don't know. God is both male and female, but the female, the male side of God will supersede the female side. Now, say your body be mercy a war, but say so to was and so name be. Nim na unim and atina won't ase. Timesra as a Christian, as whoever, who are Hanuma, and you are sorry, and a more Konyanko chain, and your daily life, your activities. Obi an itifi near the anidi. Obi an itifi hotel no osu. Obi an itifi ebre, onia tade she. Also, I know man maso de call orphanage. Also, I know man maso de call mission house. I'm telling you, my brother, you are beating about the bush. So what I say, you are beating about the bush. We have to say, I'm catch will say, Brady do a month because of me. No because say, Mimimu. Look at the rather young years also jai. And Brammy Delphi as Roma Mesrami. Let me tell you. I saw the Akobia year, me my SDA for good 9 years, because SDA for good 9 years. I ended SDA 2018. My year pressed before 1 year. 1 year, that is 1 year. But me wanna cover the enemy, sir. Now I saw the men and I call or the equoye. To manifest, no, I mean, my call presby, no, I'm in me see certain things be in Presbyterian church, no, and because I saw them become more presby, no. Now they are fighting about positions with degrees. But I saw them, it is not about degrees. To be jai, I'm sorry, no. We call SDA for good 9 years. I figure things out. I figure the good and the bad, as I said earlier. Me will say, anybody be here, a being until I'm a main judge, no. Because Papa said, Obi nko wa sorry but we papa. Obi ko wa sorry but we bonini. That is how it is. So men can see the power of one sorry no every nyame. We let to say, Osikani bi etwam, na sorry pa ni bi etwam, na omo nyina twam agya yale fo no ho. Na de on kwa sorry de behu ne fa no. Ene na so nyankopon ni. Enti ne wan kwa sorry a me ntufu se trafie. Na mo sorry na wo kono. Don't be just a church goer. Busa pastor any questions because obi any pastor say pastor should be there to what teach you pastor na na sinya me afre no so if say nyankopon afre pastor there Pastor needs to be in a position to answer certain questions bothering your mind. Ask your pastor. Say, that is it. You are not one body. You are three in one. You have the body, the soul, and the spirit. How can you be a spiritual being? How can you worship God truthfully, spiritually? Ask your pastor. Mr. Pastor, no, some more pastors and then moody atem, muya preach no moody among fat officer in sacra near the atem. Huh? Officer in such a did atem. Asofo omo preach condemn nyamesum in such of face said, Unya Japadi, I won't sum yame, omo preach tia himfo, e can say bebre, and the Japadi na woman some. Officer did attempt necessary badly. Some maybe a convincenia, no person some junior, who did matter and messenger, also Kenyans are some to be true. Pastors then the Mumujina so that Mamu Casamudi attempt Casantiano, who pass and wire, who have you met you, Anna, met to send your sick was at Begunaman with German who come. And now Solomon, your money money did the attempt. Teach something they don't know. Let me tell you, I dream about Kufu. And there is nothing on earth which is bigger than the supreme being. Not you, not me, not your pastor, not your king or your chief. A matter of getting things fat. If we are just deceiving ourselves because doesn't qualify us to be hot. But we intentionally doing it, claiming publicly say for. Recently, you see how pastors are messing up themselves through politics. We all know. Yes, often now your policy, I mean, no any problem because me and me Ghana, I had your emerald, I feed my family. The same thing applies to you, so have your right to talk. But the things they say, that is your integrity as a human being, as a pastor. Let me question there are certain things that me take on me mashimi. Any time you better from so you back up SD for me buana, it is there. Asankagwa SD it is there, and no be we are sorry and sorry for the being cat. And your home, what am I continue what a minimum? And no be we are matching the assault demono. Not of my men will be oba no munamuna because of his marriage in so for so my obende. Ube we are sorry, nyamo muka nyanya crew, and his superstitions. And as so far you say, and we are you say, Obia Robin can sorry check dressing than anything. So next Sunday, no, Obi to fear, now Obia Quason or by a quadron quasari. I saw the yes, I saw it, yeah. And then I went and saw them who are me by me and Kwamamikra. That is the question. We didn't tell many SDA who I'm between spending 9 years and they say, SDA have certain platform you can ask any question you wish. Although at times elders will try to kidnap your question, but me, I will ask. So you have to learn how to ask certain questions and reasonable questions. I remember saying I'm here, me WhatsApp group teachers, no, because it was a question, I want to ask you. You know, sir, we have certain questions, it benefits you and your generations, but certain questions, there is nothing. Unya sofo, so wakoshi ozubempa, wakoshi obinim, wakoshi asofo akesi edu omo Ghana bia. Busa sofo ni questions are bother your mind. Can you worship God? Is it in our state to worship God? Between us and God, who worship who? That is what you must ask. Between you and God, who worship who? That is it. We have to ask certain questions. We say the reason why Martin can't say Roman Catholic, I can't trust statues, but I saw they are more settled than Roman Catholic. And it is not bothering you to find certain truth. You have to learn how to ask certain questions as a human being. And these things will help you better. When you have said Kuko, I think say, you have anything to say? Intimacy, Bibi OluMan, name and I meet you my own jai. Name busa questions. A bit now awesome. Olu comes and me can't be. Put him say, who are we at this knee? Who are you cramoni? Who are you SDA? About 70% of these people, you will to assault and put him the entire also. The remaining 30% na cano, a move 15 air than for the Domoko, you wouldn't be the Moko. And 15 na cano, a move 10 air so be a quas into one so Kobe. And the last one are the true Christians. I'm telling you. So we 100% are out of 5% they true Christians, the rest are focused. I'm telling you. Maybe SDM, it is more than even 70%. About 80% yeah, they know nothing. Almost the G as on the boss so much. At times, who Casara will be friend Yanko Ponswa. I can't Yanko Ponwa. Now Obi claim as if God is his or her property. God doesn't belong to you. If God is a property, God belongs to all of us. So when you miss my woman, and you saw them all when for so, and you said you only a man for city. And then I will bet my mamma, Yanko Portis, and any better. And so those that me a naked no frame into ma. And so those that me, you need no man be a D. And yes, I will feed him what you come as so deep when you yam. And yet, the yam is some. And then, hallelujah, any praise in our portion, I saw them there, papa. I was just a funny man, my boy, I trained the part. It is because of said the hypocrisy within Christianity and Muslims, too much. Who saw them? They are the holiest ever you can think of. They are the devil among every devils you can think of. If we are see Abrabono, what person will soon here? Suyadia free and mua in Yenipa and mua. You see the way animals lives? Abua who bet me a butua confirm Kosuaso Hane. Wunipa will be banning or tenor, the away no. Obet ma kone nkuko ene confirm ene dabodabu ejina fa ko ejidi bom unipa wo sanipa mu wo obi sa ne ho nte wo sori aso enya mesumni wo yesof maame woni atunwi esna obi ntrinwi sofo mo wonkan na so obi kobo mess dey asofo se nye na sof maame no okra certificate ya de ko heaven ana nya mission na moto no, we have to be faithful to our own self. We are not doing this thing for anybody. That is how it is. So me say me child no bow bedi matama. If so did they tell me me say woni man I'll just block you. Me person be ja no wa kaso akoma wa wasem. But the truth of the matter is ba akufo ni bibia. Me have ya me chenche say me ni have bibia. It is a meeting statement we cast me ni dia have bibia ya me mark ni pan say wati. Woni dia have bibia ye. You cannot 300 things me I will do, but there is 301. That one woni. Somebody must know that one. And it wouldn't matter else will be cut. See, who we are, anything was sense of humor. We have brains within this school. No, you know, when they're fetching out positive among the open, not the end and forget it. Opa, when I will see a sword and our boss will apprenti, I'm talking when you're the man and couple of soldiers, but you mean more. Because the away said you'll be able to say why I did, and yet the number was why I did. And until I bet a door for the boom or back when any yakituan is Sonia Kupani, and yet the free wakumum, and yes, I did it on your mepe. No, the free wakumama will be share one cassifabra, will be share one cassifaco, and only here. No matter Africa, we see smaller things as unwanted things. We see free things as bush and rubbish. But let me tell you one thing. And now, me tell you about your saliva. You see one thing, in 3 way, it has its own magical powers. And it's in Yankopo, actually, case you move back on. What the Bible said, no, say, when 3 mean per good, 3 it is no minimum. It tells us that God is powerful to know all these things. Why this? Why that? Wouldn't be? Oh, saliva, one mono. And now, I can say, I will saliva mesano. That will be the end of you. O saliva way one kaso obi ankyere wo unim sa wodun so wie na se bukwan mo betimeti aso a wodun so ewia wotin to so guso na wati aso. Who taught you that? This saliva have positive side and negative sides. That is what everything is. You to so we have positivity and as our negativity. It based on how you use it and when you use it. Ebi anu abo nyina jija. The other ones are so many. Say ya warrior, say ya umpratwe, me me condemn obi mpratwe. Wotu woni papa na ni bone, nyam na mbetro papa ne bone. Dia wo ya bia enyenye ma wo abrabo akrempo dia ma wo no. Sori no patututu. Upa ahomache. Ansa na obi ampo beso no. A normal glass cup, mempe rubber cup, a glass cup. Me mani fi na mpanifo obi na na obi. Mpanifo bebre o glass ene ye ni bi because rubber na just say. But the glass cup is still available. Una glass cup what one kasa unto so fa gum fa nsuo fa fra na fa pour la basin e ka de open wa bra bom na hwe de besi e one kasa saliva. That is it. And your saliva we no a pain killer, a powerful pain killer even than paracetamol as you think. Ube bia we for so many years and also be pain ka do ato mi na ware who we approve ade so ana wonsam na fa sresra so mo bi mfa twitwi mawo na hwe ade ye sa for 7 days ana 3 days ade. Ebi na wunya ka do use normal saliva na fa yeso hwe ade. Upia kwa bontene uni protection bia because oni kan sam basa basa ntu so obekum. Upia fa won kasa saliva no pade no fa ka mfrum anu na pie obi antimi mfu wati nkafo obekọ abafia asomdwe mu. Obi oyalo mpo a nipa ni wu aye ambulance na kwa wo munya bi no omunya sa no mfo ono kasa ntu so nka no fruma sa ambulance ni 3 years kwa na ba nipa no beko hospital was safe. Wa fruma na etua ho it is not ordinary thing. This saliva, it is not ordinary thing. Before I say no ma me no food be in your first food, na saliva wo no wa soro dada. Before I say na aduane a wo saliva ko no mu no, na saliva di kind dada. Munim say Yesu de ntosuo efra anwea e sa obi are. Unim ade ntosuo ye. Wo dia wo ko interview. Wo no obi ko di nkomo. Wo pese so se didi man. Fo wo ntosuo gu wonsam, fa sra wanim ne ko. This is mystically things are ye hia bibi ni akyerew. Uche obi ade say ntinto so mutorent ntinto so na odi watam. E your life anya me life me ma kyerew. E na nya wo a wodi matam na me kyerew. Me kyerew obi o wo aso. Enya obi o wo ano. Ntimpanifo se ye kasa kyerew banyansafo. Sa na wi asete ye kyerew ade na woni mu a that is it. En na numere no me ye short we bi ana make us video me wi amitimi download. Timi ye short we bi amikyere say ye nwaye enso adwaye nsu ensan hwe mu waware aware no benya problems ebetim kura gu at the same time no so no waware ya aware ho beden wo yo ba wakroku 30 years wo pese aware wunya aware wo sori a wo share brown underwears and black underwears my brother my sister ubedi sa singles ayina ache. You have to stop all those aspects no. This is simple thing. But instead of us to follow, no, we just insult. Thinking your insult can kill anybody. No, your insult will never delete TikTok from anybody's phone. Your insult will never delete Facebook or YouTube from anybody's phone. Your insult is just you proclaiming how knowledgeable you are. I don't want to use any word, but that is a fact. A real snake woman, you will never be bra, and can you one cast only per year bet me a. So what is Olu cast time we are powerful. Odi about powerful. Susuma say powerful. And we all know be powerful. No tree is powerful than this body. Because don't forget, Onyango Pangasi or Bodiata Miawu, Esan the Son in the Sasso, or so Boni Pepiasa the Son in the Sasso. So we look replica the same thing as the living God. That is it. So say be a powerful. Ni acho say nyamidua say ne nyamidua ye so re ka nyamidua say mo akwancha beti nyamidua ye be okay the amount ya akwancha jene ya akwancha bibia ye even coffee a lot of things toffee everything blade bibia what ye among all of those things you know none of them is powerful than your physical body from until you go see more and when I say everything is powerful and we have positive use and negative use. That is how it is. Mostly, we are the Italian and more and the man. Yet, intended to be a protection. So they didn't so near my brain. The same thing, and it's here. Everything they want to be a powerful. Then can you mumano? Or but there is something you can do within yourself, and your husband will never think of cheating. Within yourself, won't come baby. That is how we are powerful. And not only women, men are also powerful. There's a lot of things I and we are struggling. That is wrong. You have potency. You need to use that. Think of how to find your true self. Me and I come and say, you create your money and Enti wo kra na nkasa na twene ma bone de brew. Sa de pe ba na akra dwa koto no okọ. Ade bone ba na akra na bresi no waba. Because of say wafom wo kra. Wo ankasa wo ni mu no kra di nti wo kra bu afu. Wo ankasa wo body ne niam ade na wo kra ne bu afu nti wo kra ne waya aka. Nti onipadua de di ame na wo kra kwamo de ne wura ho oyewu. Oye tiase ewo se da so no bebre ka no. How can you lift and ginger and boost the strength of heart your own self? Because okay, the most smallest thing you can think of, which is the biggest also things you can think of. And nothing is powerful than that thing except the creator himself. When you go free wa o create munu bibia no powerful since na Jesus Christ nti munim sa mu ye nyame nketwa. Why analyze this statement before? Don't you know who ye nyame nketwa? We are a spark of God, a spark from the living God. So what God can do? You have your own capacity. You can also operate to do certain things to push yourself. Okra bu afu is because of say oba wi ase no ade bi e o se bo ma okra ko tumpon ko nya bi ko de di atam ni ne ma hu hia. Twa kodwompon ene lumba nya ntokwa no. I pick only one thing from. And Sadia will be a Monday Libiano, a gift for you. So what's the idea? Quadompon, any lumber nyantoquano, Lumba, Quadompo, no master muno, also lumber to the focus and say, and was some people will serve secret. So work in near, jam near, party near, don't be there. That alone command respect. Who must say, every Monday born be an empedom. Who will be a Bibiani crana, you lose your respect. Short mercy. Lumba started born. How many Ghanaians any new Lumba face to face? Some of now don't forecast Lumba catch them. Times no. Lumba mouth top secret you don't know. What to one way and your baby also show face. At times, keep yourself secret. Value yourself. Don't always present yourself on unnecessary things. What way? Party be a working be a 10 miles to meet my cocosa, who we are now home to run better. You are hurting your own soul within you. As a human being, a new Sunday, Saturday, who could you work in Friday, Saturday, no work on says DNA. Saturday, no, they are boss on me, Sunday, no work sorry. I'm telling you, you are wasting your time. There is no God. I will tell you help because one can what defame yourself. Why not God? Who are no more? And your baby and also do any chile. You be an also work in Piasse and co. You move every 3 years, and you say, and some boy you are supposed to be a my brother. Who yes, more don't eat it, don't accept it, and you want to go did. When you put yourself cream kaka. Near say, I say, young one come dear. Milba is our only man to close the cacano. No one office already a no purity. Who is off a cover catcher? Yes. We make me to go free her. I could be a Western region. I could do 2 days. I remember saying, Eastern region could do some few hours. I think it's almost getting to 2 days. Only my dear Menomie, Vata Macbacupe. And no crown. In order to send it on Marcos, you will not think anything wise. And I took that and I sent it to where I live. Maybe I may call that. A little baby or her. She will need to be not because you person check for certain things to prevent certain dangers. Baby, I tragedy. If you don't come with your what with that. Who near on the toss and no. And Kauni Diabon Dream Potter. That is how it is. Party be our was here. This year to say, hey, no do home. Master them. Woman, keep yourself neat. Yan tea home free unnecessary argument in your baby. Keep yourself clean. Utu kwanya. Some person, yes, there be some someone woody. A year see behind the idea and wow. When you are messing up, you know, majority of them from a year see a woko. And therefore, you ask him to money for your movie. And to get out certain to me as a year, and I'm telling you, black has its own potency. And yeah, yentra. The reason why I said black happens to be colors of Saturday in a year to me shining more. No? The last time I talk about a day was a day where it been Friday. We won't go there today. Later on, we'll discuss a lot near digging in about a day I was here worry and on this same platform being TikTok. Ti hyɛ no so fama me sɛ ɛyi ase word na ase aduane wondi mpo na ade bi aba fie mu bi kɔ gidi ne ade bi aba fie ɔde kɔ a na ɔde akoma no bɛkura na wasa aba na wabɛgye frɛ wɔ anya bi ɛhɔ nsa kɛseɛ wokɔbɔ yie wura ka ɛsɛ wo wobɔ wo ho ka sɛ wonim a wowɔ ha na hɔ mɛfi no akɔgye ɛyi ase aduane die word na ase aduane gyae party bebrebe na ɛmfa wo nkɔsi hwee wobɛkɔ asɔre 100 years woanya ade certain things na ɛnyɛ yie ɛno nti no wopa dua bayerɛ na twa bayerɛ ho anu na kɔtɔ fa trouser bɔtɔ mako 100 fa gu bayerɛ na se bayerɛ na ɛntumi mmɔ ɛyɛ ahoma no na bayerɛ no hia the fertilizer will be a support but the bayerɛ don't need the support if the ahoma is not there. So if you don't know your true self, once secure who you are, asɔre will never do you anything. Your pastor will always be rich and you will be poor because you pay 10% to your pastor and your pastor will use that 10%. No, the result of that 10% should be 90%. So 90% no, is for you. So pastor do 10% nisi kan ko gba adwaman ko twe mpuna employment reward 90% is for you. Pastor be 10%. At the end of the day, pastor odi bonu nya 10%, when you 90% to tifie. Nisa so for be ni nje. Wo hana kwa so fo wo sika Ghana so fo mo sika nso bebre na nso fo sika nya hwe so fo ko for the 10 years ni wo so fo hu obi wa so dem won ka se ho akire yem wani da abibia so fo di correction na mesrew for sika ne bo amobrofo wo mo nten so dan sa wo de betua tight wa so dem yes so de betum pon ne de obetum atua correction ni nema bi but when it comes to tight, make sure say your tight goes in the right hand kunani ejanka ana asofo wo ni adwumaye osofo wo cast be 50 tisa ko si ewua o so na sa tua tight man obekọ so yiye obekọ so hia wo saa eno wura so be 50 organ mu a omo body ye number 1 anya pastor number 1 ya so pani. About 90% of church members are poor, but omo mom na asofo ka kira wo se koso so frɛ nyame o jiri se nyame na so si ana. God is not dumb. Nyame wo aso akese mienu se do ka kire Job se wo me na ma wo aso ntu fi se wo aso na me ni bia na ti mesrew aso nipa ba enye wo asore awoko na obitia wo asore mfa so wo so eye na mom e wo so hu ni se nyamesom enye physical. Nyamesom supposed to progress from religiosity to spirituality. Why your religious things in actually do your spiritual life, which stage are you? Your spiritual activities, does it matter to you the most? And now what's up kwancha munim say asofo ni bi na yemfa nisuo what's up kwancha na asore ma na machi bi atam so be ba beji dia bre wasore ba asa agi uska ade na etre free no a wu di atam so be ba beji sa kwancha no aba be chew na wo sofa. That is how it is. So for no aba beji akwancha no underground no the abrew na wani age na waye father. There's this thing I talked about last week. 10 years. I say more mota contact to no more frame me that kind of names father and dad near they are mimpe. The reason is that I'm a young guy. You are more than 50. You are calling me young guy father because of say I know something you don't know. No, don't call me father. Me di OluMan is because of the bed me tone na frame OluMan. Even the word sorry, any kwa so dey wodi ani awobedi. Say the nipa bi ate no, your soul etisa. Say obro who has been submissive always, your soul become also submissive. So always no, put yourself first, respect people. That is it. Ntu be kwa so be sofo no say be prayer answer. Bi kwa me channel. Under 20, under 30, sorry for you, sorry for you. Na 80 years ni suffer in the that from na suffer ni suffer. Stop that. Stop that. Tell the person say I am not bigger than you. You are also equally bigger. That is it. Teach your church members how to respect and value their own self. Who him say before people more do the juma no. And will say your inner self accept that. That is it. I can give you a direction to do. Your spirit will reject that direction. Over 100 years, and it's because of say your spirit has rejected that, and your spirit says that in being negative. Otherwise, a big one also from Okra, ya kasa de meka, you know. So Okra will prevent that. Teach your church members how to value themselves. Teach them what they have. Teach them what they represent. Teach them say they are not slaves. They are just like you. Ɛyɛ sɔfo na woyɛ. Nyame na afrɛ wo sɛ yɛmpa sɛ nyampa obi anum yɛmfa ne sɛ yɛmpa. Nyame afrɛ wo asɛ bi prasa. Ɛno nkyɛ sɛ wɔasɔre ma no yɛ mmoa. Ana ɔmo yɛ nkoa. They are also human being. Obi papa ɛna yɛfrɛ wo daa no. Wɔkyɛ wo ne mfie kyɛ mmienu a wonnya fa. Stop that. Tell that pastor say, tell that wasɔre ba no sɛ, kɔnkɔtɔ dware na ɛhaw bi ni a bɔ we give directions on how to pray. Give the person the direction and go. And stop claiming titles I won't deserve. We claim titles we don't deserve. Oh, say me can me I nearby sister Yami fan can say Dr. Grace Boy no. Me can remember where was only person ever to me only person on the time will be. Your protection doesn't protect you exceeded your time. Your protection will protect only the given time where dear mom and I will cry. Then there is one thing me babeka for pastors and herbalists for now more TikTok so social media so. I thought me come across Bibri. When was the last time one who said me no life is Germany? I will not do that. That will not do me anything. But only maybe a lot of herbalists for the Joe Monum do. The only more I will feel so only be bibi. At the same more back. There in a baba for you know him as a herbalist. And then I know him as a D4 hours or whatever you call yourself as a pastor. To do as a Joe will be so soon. Young before Ghana they have potencies, powers, they don't talk. And to back social media, I said they will limit to yes, who followers or Facebook, who followers near the idea, that would join them, no more for Muslim. There must be one day who better tell said the Tia Mango. Who's in your monum? Now, baby, I will be a chumho. So then another president and say, will be my holder, I'm in Kuba Chumko. One is a chumko, will be a chumko, who for a chumko, at a Mexico, Mahama or Peso Samba. It's in your one president of this country. The person may catch us and use one as example. Whoever is a Jumana winner who join if you know to me without the church, whatever it is, the attorney said, so Lumi Chowa said, Tamia will buying Essa a kind of pressure and pounds Tamia will pressure area. Olum for 2 million Tamia womb. Then a secret been a major amount. We have a ways that we prepare product, which means practice something in that product positively. It is there. I'm not against that. But a lot of herbalists and a lot of pastors no, they claim what they don't deserve. And the more who jump on mono. And to better, maybe metra social media so. And so what dear, no mean your money say, no, opa. That is it. Maybe I try to be about Fanta and how do you call it? Jenny. Onion and Fanta. For be a sebi prasa, or your Juma can to me in some a lot of things. Say your mom for Fibano, be a mess up. It could be say what movie. I was so crazy so. Now we left to energy up. Who be here Fanta, Baku. No here. Word one back. What if Fanta never goes to know what to generate a good soon? How much are they, Jerry? So when they tell us, share, oh, no, I don't have that time. Wow, pay ye. Because Fanta and who do kind of better on metal amount. Only on this kind of better on metal amount. Oh, yeah, a bebo on yemi. So if you want good for yourself, do positive things for yourself. You don't want anybody to make fun of being not that one son. Why? I don't do that. And I'm all for what she said. And hey, this is no. Me person me hear some training me. I may issue certificate at the end of the day about Herbal with only 7 topics. You could so I'm prepare. Sorry, I say. But I don't just say me baby no. I didn't make sure no. Me show A to Z. Me nyamba akumpo. Enti say obeye say wonye eyewa wasem. Enti na mpanimfo say obetime de ponko akozu obetime force ne say onnom. I can teach you everything I know, but I cannot force you to do any of them. To do is your wish. So this is how it is. Your father don't have power to decide for you. Your father needs to direct you. If your father decides for you, your father has questions to answer, and the day will come. Your father should allow you to use your brain. Your mother should allow you to use your brain. Advise your children. Don't take decisions for them. Don't render their brain useless. Guide them on how to use their brain. Certain things. Do allow papa. Stop the autocracy now. Who goes to get grano? Shall Obama said yes, take a decision. So Obama said yes, Bob, them and decided more, but because you will die one day. You will go and leave that child behind. Who is going to think for that person if you always think for your children? That is it. Unim say awade bebre I am mess up all Ghana no this same decision making. O ma me yaketesia no fulani ni bi abrante atwi ni di nti office fulani fo nya nti o ma ne baba nwale fulani ni da. I'm telling you, you are making a mistake. O papa yaketesia no asantini ba bi twi ni di nti office asante fo ma nyina nya, you are making a mistake. Una wanya smart no obi atwi wadi. Teach your daughter or your son how to take decision, how to live a good life, how to do positive things other than taking decision for them. So when I'm fantini be tree with you and just fantifo in anye. That is how it is. Me me call a hutremu call certain situation bimono. SDA for nyina machi o. Na me SDA ni. Mati this for e bi gina machi. Pentecost for bi gina machi. Omo mo nkwa so bi gina machi. Empanifo bebre gina machi. But na me SDA ni SDA for abandon me. Enya ni tuna bi SDA me mo hu ni say ne ya ofi say ono na ye no. That person must be disguising. And to be an officer of fancy-4 man, the Yamid and the Bang, one Fantini, I'm telling you, Babo Sham Fantini, there will be a Hungunu. And the tribe on Ancasano, and yet the word tribe on an you, a individual mindset. Don't take decision for your children. When you're a pastor, that's our basketball footballer, allow that person, as the met sense to me, work as Kim said. If not SDS, our limitations, a lot of footballers in Ghana now can run SD4. If you don't experience it, that Miss and Thursday more and can help activity in that form. I remember there was a time I was teaching something about numbers, about SDM Mofrano, because me who said, me me handle Mofrano, and they were brilliant. But now, so I'm penning for no Ewan Crowd will be under the blemish. So I say. So I tried to do this thing to tell them, said, based on karma and its own everything, will be on the potency of the basses with numbers. So about that to bear for. Remember, show Benny Subani Niama Ukraine so bit my training Ubano. You know what happened there? There is this certain elder who wake up and so say, how can a woman be know all this and that is evil? The question to ask is, if knowing much things which surpasses human mind is evil, then what work does God do? That is it. So me who say they try to say Herbal side, drop a lot of herbalists from USD for. They only teach about what medicinal side because their church don't support them teaching spirituality. Maybe say you will be saying SDA pain. And I was a victim of certain things. I stopped SDA because of say I want to be universally to everybody, not to a particular group of people. That is how it is. And I said, who can be because of your belief system, because of what somebody has did to you long time ago. The only part is because what happened between you and the person. One wasn't smart and everything messed up. That is good. But don't consider all that tribe when they say they are evil. They can never be evil. That is good. So ultimately, that is how it is. SDA4, and then they have betrayed a lot of people. I remember there is this lady, I think it's you're finishing, and I said, me body did crash, and you're finishing. I was Sankregwa New Life. Sebu Honor would tell me, and this is how to happen there. Only one was nursing training more. I will hear Sika Kaka for the exams. I saw the catch and say, and fast as yes, sir. And you hear claiming you worship God. What do you say? I saw that I see one I'm meeting. What is in your heart? That heart now, I have the now. What is a man for? And you can never do anything to hide from God. And we have Papa, I saw that you are not hiding it from God. A lot of pastors the same thing. Pastor basic, I the man who got get. Pastor ain't me more sorry banner over school 5 years. No sense as I saw the board drums man or call be a mo. A your bar and cabeza. Huh? Tina Safokano, listen, they don't try Yumba. And it is true. Let's push positive impact. We are all Ghanaians, we are all human beings. A group baby for what sort of chain. So this a Ghana air boa. You could only have blaster matcher. Do we go there with tribe? Do we go there with church or whatever? We go there as Ghanaians. That is it. When it comes to sex match, we celebrate it as Ghanaians. Why is it by a warrior any decision making be more? Not tribe abdoko and too much, sir. Me can say the only thing I may disagree with me ba. And he said be a me ba. Me fan say me ba bema. So oba ko wale oba. yen ko hwemu oba na ye kramoni na oba na ka kire me ba ne se wan man kramu a ana wan man me sum Allah me nware wana se oba na busu afa ka se oba mpeso wale ye ba na man kramu sum a me mpene da because of say e blackmailing. Ade na ware a me bebe nti o meso wo ana o meso wo nyame kire ni de Allah timi ye kire the potency of being worshipping by Allah ubenya kire the goodness of Allah kire the nti e wase me ye kramoni na me ba ni say yes, that is good for me, I want to be a Muslim, other than using a woman as a blackmailing point. It is wrong. The same thing applies to me. Say me buy a match this ni. Na so kwale SD ni a. Na SD fo aka say wan ma SD dey ma no wa ene nka mbenya wale mo ade. Mbenya wale mo ade. Me mane mother. That would be the only point I would disagree with my child. I won't sit there for anybody to blackmail my child because who use something as a big pointer. Christianity is full of blackmailing. You don't know. Let's assume say there will be a huge announcement in the sky. There is no heaven. Can they send the community? Every Christian today is going to church because of heaven. And it's not because maybe not awesome, it's because heaven. So if not heaven there to blackmail you, you won't go. Worship God because it's your duty. Don't worship God because you want to go to heaven. That is it. I don't want heaven. There is something which supersedes heaven that you don't know. And it's also for culture who said heaven is a blackmailing. Worship God because it's your duty to worship your creator. It is not by benefiting from some who call heaven. So when we had the Biblia consider the BBC was said, and I'm early BG Brahasaya, it is because any one woko begin tra. That is it. And it now here while you want, will be a whole fancy no be a while. I dare try to quiet say near down because when you feel we choose certain things to do certain things. Or quite funny, you know, of heaven and lose put in the Subani. I said, no, hello, Ghanaians, all Christians, listen to me attentively. From today, there is no heaven. Will be a bit PF. So, some about the first. Not just so for the heaven, and then maybe Nasabi, who you are not. And you maybe Nasabi, was said this also. Do your duty. That is it. Why are you worshiping God? Is it because of heaven? Then you are a failure. Then you are a failure. We worship God because it's your duty to serve your master. Serve your master, not because of say anything, because it is your duty to serve your master. That is it. So that's a beer. Me bebe wale ebi aye mati disni oya kramoni ebi na mbana kwa nkwa asole so wa mama asole amenye ene ye kọ wale wa wo ho oma me pene se me bana be tena se kase me share Methodist for mun cheche no bibia me fe. I want to be a Methodist. I will be happy for that. So me baba tena se kase the way Muslims conduct their things, the way they do their things outside mosques, the way they do their things within the mosques, the way they do their things within our various houses, I will be proud to be a Muslim and I will endorse that. Other than say Obekas or Banti, be a Muslim, I won't do that. And you can see share Christian life and Muslim life outside mosques and churches, all of them will be devil. I'm telling you, they are nice in front of their mosques, within their mosques, in front of their church, within their church, where their pastors are premises of the church members, but outside the box, they play their cards. What's all is good? What's all is better? The maybe should be the so I mean, so what's the life? Who be say more straightforward in Kwasoli? No matter sure what I do with you. Because always you don't have to listen to what people say, you have to read their mind. What's all now? What guarantees your benefits? Nothing. Nothing. And then we come on hospital. Also, be bomb permanent say bibianya no. But habana wo say ebosom no. Habana wo say ebosom no. You ba ko ekuna tiama wa uyem no can disappear. Kana wo twa hwe na wo na ye bo so kra nye yie no. Your humble better there so while your soul will come back. Your pastor will pray till the kingdom come. It is not about Bible. There are certain things that it is outside the box. There are certain things that it is outside of the box. And then there was something who yes, and yet they are within the boxes. The outside the boxes, and it was yes. One gen is a big mistake. I'm telling you, you do a big mistake. So one check it outside the box, not always no focus within the box. I'll be a mistake. A lot of Christians you know how to pray. Yeah. We have our Bible say, so bomb parents will be told near. Nippon or told in the tea umpire. Learn how to pray within yourself. Within your subconsciousness, learn how to pray within you. Learn how to connect yourself. Let us have money for them who are also warfare. Also warfare. Send me a tia, and you was a woman, Yamana bomb. Send me one, you was some Yamana bomb. Miss me pennies. Send your utibia, you are also somebody. Don't let anybody limit you for no reasons. No, you are you. Nobody can make you who you are. You made yourself that. If you want tomorrow, build today better. So you can get tomorrow also better. If you fuck up from today, change your plans. And it's normal. Move on and do positive things ahead. That is it. In Africa, there is no natural death. Obi wu obi na ekunu. Sebi brothers and mugu munyanko ponse wajimi ana. Life and death was given by who? By your own God. In Africa, obi wu a obi na ekunu kankan ya wale for ni kure nyamane. Ni yere nyamane. Na mi bon yanko pompa ye say, ni ya odi sa agenda na nimu no, ebi nso no kon, no hu de wi asisitie. And purely, man na machna, but karma, that is the job of karma. Wo a wotie abusuamu a wa mmobra wo de ne sa wo pam mpoja pade na obi kuna wu na wa pam ne yera gi bibia no wo mre beso wo a wo ya abusua pani a wa gi bibia boso no wo mre beso wutim so ba besia pao ena kuma kai enyi wani wu sa wo ya oba sa wo nyanko ba na wo ya ne sa wo so mre beso na oni point ni anya karma will do it for you. Karma will do it for you. Karma will pay you accordingly. When you are changing a China, ma wo don't try with you kakra. Humanity surpasses everything. As all obi akobiano, show respect to that person. Accept that person firstly as human being, as you, as a living soul, as the onyamikopon abono. Na said ya utibiano obi so senem. Ebrabina sa moja ajibu anaga ne fo nyina ni age ene ye nkai mpo eye kudus. So ultimately, that is how it is. Your time will pass one day, you don't even know. What matter is obi oti ye wunim no. So wunim kwa wo and what jim Roma ya boss what jim at what Pentecost boss ye come here gigi ukura dom tu dom ko samnem. Ko na wa koto de amra ne ndia ho. If you are doing positive things, don't think you are doing for anybody, you are doing for yourself. It is my duty to teach you whatever I knew. That is how it is. And when you are bebre bebuaw, and you are bebre utu wana mua ebe sefu, and you are bebre awuya ebe bua wankasa. Uya branti ya na minim kaswa kuru ni boso ya samra no. Kaswa street bi ebe fasu biya edwayo nso oguso. Obi dware fifie no atawo be hwe aguso. But Lord, yes, we are not going to check you. Dodge those aspects. Obstacles. And I want you about you don't even know what it entails in that. What somebody can do to you, you don't even know. You don't even have idea. And messy up we are. Now, if you wouldn't know, the other day, I said, almost and see a chair, almost in a bar with difficult problems. We will be straight on home. What's your special? You can't be sure I'll be soon. Nimabua. What it wouldn't mean can. And some directions are easier than you can think of. I remember I taught some protection here about say court protection. So what proud them on opa. Who send when we are near kakade what they are nasina waprano. Segu adim. Na kosa nya wa bontene fa fra fa nso fu fa si wo. Anumre ba 7-8 no. Fa say so no wo ho fa support am na kan. The biggest protection you can do. It seems easier, yes. ɛdan bia ni hɔ a wopra wonya mfuturo aseɛ onipa bia ni hɔ a wɔnda dan mu and the earth is mother earth. You don't joke with the earth. Nobody will live without touching this earth. That is how it is. Which will be a deal we are material no protection because easy no easy in here and you will doing it in here. The most aquadra dia ba kwa ya man is that we fail to follow certain instructions. Excavators operators you are mu until tubu moduma mu yesen kaska de nka bro ye shimo excavators ni ye mu say because one mess will be there up. You don't even know. Who your hairdresser or her and some don't sabe ko obi to seek permission before. Don't just do anything rough. Seek permission before. Who your excavator operators na o mashi beko obi asa say wudiri so no seek permission before. We do things as if nothing is real. You don't even know what you are facing and what you are doing. Things is indeed real. Ojidi o wan yan ni onyama wo ho. Enyama ho enim na wuni muntra wo dia wo se nyama ni ho a sa wo te ba bi abushi wo a anadwo be 10 to 11 going 12 to 1 3 mu ho konguram se so mo konguram no kobi ne hwe uti fie ne wada na gina ton ya so hwi ho there is something there na bibi nto wo a ofi se bibi ani wi ase the catch us of bi se so fu mpowe kan se doctor bi se wo akada kwa bento abeje nkwa no be hu se asase wo mfaso kada kwa bento abeje doctor pani ni nkwa no bo asa eso mfaso asa enye chiwade abuza for your so back with small boy OluMan in Ghana ha HealYourselfGH and then Sunday them him said don't know wa so them assume nyame that is good that is perfect nyame sum de ye so what must say but there's one thing also share so don't worship God because you want something worship God because it's your duty. Don't worship God because you want something. Worship God because it is your duty to worship God. That is it. And without expectation, nothing exists. People say, "Oh, prove you can what next?" Then what you want so. And you think getting money solve every problem? Can there a problem? And about me in about it's in the problem. Ibrahim Muhammad might get problem you don't know. Muhammad might get problem you don't know. Another must get problem you don't know. But Muhammad must get problem you don't know. So when you have problem, no problem. Somebody is there before you. I think that we have spent more than 1 hour and life will not pursue. And me himself video that into we mean to mean that in the back. Me a screen recording some part be it no make me a katikati ma post. But me to mean that do live in the back. Catch me nowadays. You be like best and ma bebre. Once make be about how to worship God truly. You have to know your true self. We go there, we will dig in certain things a bit to me boom. Oh your how to protect your marriage. Obi ono aware watra wa mo bi abona aware ne ono na wa na otima so ne nkunu ati o. Scientific bi aboni kunu ono ne tin ho ban ba woni. Otimo say okunu ya mo okunu ba da. We have ways to do with things. God is there. And God created all these avenues for us to use. Enti de wunnim ne say ofi say bibia e bone. Ofa akosua ko nso ko bo obudua na owu ye no. So what because you are calling and calculate insurance and boo about so I just send can be a mamuana. So people and 20 board yamin any pan wo we are over and 20 is sour about a bay. Do things positively and stop associating everything negatively. You be an evil. It is you which is evil. A true accepting president police near the Bogan home. Your police need to be a cool. Kuma said the NSC and that's what culture. The same true and the same police need. Being a policeman, the same gun, but we didn't hear papa, we didn't hear money. So I don't know the day no, ya chief police near ya anti true no. It tells you say. And so now the couple of other officers when then you would go your mobile. Say we be so one or this so question one can be. Unya for the biada. Odi enso be the amina wada. Try so be feeding mother nature kakra. Try so once na wa be tom mo, wa bomb pa egu so na wa to apete. Ememu adi. Try so be this natural things no once in a while to save your own self. You think it is there for nothing. It's not there to harm you, but it's there for somebody liberation. You don't know. Those we call gods and those aspects, no, they are our community guardian angels, our personal guardian angels, and our country guardian angels. We have several ways of them. So some base and follow positively there. They can lift your life from rag to what? Good. But some they are there to fulfill your wish. And it will fast snap they cause or wish to kill somebody. And for me, anybody, then they did it. Na mom obi so ko na na wish ni say ma bra boy mess up maduma me yem koye aduma bra person yi madi me nya de boni me pese maduma koye me pese me gidi me pese me yese ya wo sika no de mamu ana your wish is your wish. So so that do fit na say be wo ja na agum ri jai na tell so be sunso ni positively obe ko akobo dua de ko cancer mpagu abrabo so ni nyina nsa wo nkonko hyebo sa obe ko akobo obi dua ne de enka konso ko cancer mpagu abrabo so. So better from what you to us abo obi dua de enkasa anwe fa kura kansa mpagu abrabo so yenyen niema ebebo ani abrabo than said you use natural things negatively. Me o contact me for girls one I mean feel make my voice let me feel because as a man you don't need for girls and mebu but abrabo said the abrabo betumpo the ladies will come. You should think positively. And Obia say, and I'm a person saying that no, it doesn't matter. And we here let natural things flow because you can never change it. You overstress yourself. Your inner self is burdened. Why stretch yourself too much? Give the natural water to flow. Allow it to go. And then take time. Tools in certain direction, spiritual temple that you have a few of that. You can never see and you lift yourself up. Obitra so be go animase no. A wo pese ogu animase bi no. Senka wo ye wade ye nanka uduru ba bi a on pese obedura nka ni mu ana kan be wu. So the best revenge, it will allow the person to see you and cry. Not to do exactly what the person did to you to them. That is it. Obi ye wade Nenya, allow the person. Protect yourself. Do things on people who are not betty. So I say, one more broken heart me boa. O person sweat and talk as a man, ya no cry, tell Cramija when you be an phone, I hope a phone. O Jawno. Not me no cover why I can see. O one and be woo. O break your heart no. Busumi or cover why I fine. O one and be woo. The more better who says a penny, I saw penny, you know, then near South Point command was prove them wrong by taking care of yourself positively. That is how it is. You know what everybody has faced in life. Obi carry the action while you to be what them. On no break heart no. On so we are saying man you know. Prove that person wrong by taking good care of yourself. Overthinking kills everything. Stop that and move on. Prove them wrong by lifting yourself higher than their expectation. That is what I will leave you today. Obi person of bread was here. Lift yourself up. Men kon ko bro no nso asibi. Obi person obu adwuma ho ban na pedi adwuma. Men kon ko se ono nso adwuma. Push yourself money pani hu nsi ni trust. That is the important thing in all. Sebi a me pese me ma wo a wo hwe me. For example, ebi a me nua na nasafo kantanka. Me pese bia o me mu abrabo ye basa. Me hu sa na mani age. Tie ni ye o. Emfa say bia ma so sidi. Life is tough. But me hu one on one na wo siri no ani age. Me so be gu me ho fo. Because ade kwa me anye ya na bi wa bia ye o. But se mu na wo na wo so kas yes. O kondori o but onu so mani age o because on na ye o. So in front of your enemies, in front of those who want your downfall, show a happy face, smile, and that's what kills their spirit. That is how we do things. Don't always give a fine face. No, give a happy face. Any problem, tell yourself, say, it is born for a man to face challenges, and my integrity, it will overcome this kind of challenges, And that is a real me. And overcome that. Simple. That is simple. But who slow down to what people do to you it makes them higher than you. Always put yourself first. Don't ever put anybody ahead of you. Put yourself first. Respect yourself. Don't always show yourself at any place unnecessary. No. Jiwani said your own better. They won't go Jiwania. Fadunitong. Yadia, a chlebi, anyhow, man was for. That is how it is. Ya nyane sana always no ya man negative take head of us you won't see our true self abribia no ye be low mesrew okọ asori a menka si jai kosoko ne mumbusa asofo questions ujiri se beboa onko aso a menka se ko waso na ja waso na yese enwa bra babo make sure say you put human first humanity okọ asori abesisi obi landlord for bebre na no o tia so dem kwa no checking light bill obeji obebu obi e ho ne hia no so o tia so dem nye ne hia enye ne hia ye kan e ba bisa manfo bedwa o hwe honorable ho kumsa asem o kan se Canada ko bisa dan bo no o ha Ghana dan bebre na enwunu so to enwunu e dan bebre o Ghana ni so to ase o tu free baby a o ti so betwa fa so e dan bebre light se bibi anye light bill hu ntokwa we nye problem rent na hu ye so Canada no o minimum wage no $16 and co no unimu ana for 30 they have in their room or rent unimu ana. You compare us to the debt, not to the positive. Ura Canada no, you only saw the rent say increasing. And one who how they have beautified the environment. That particular room of the rent, one how will be very intact. I don't want people to say I'm doing politics. But the main part on say, always put yourself first. Don't let others limit you down. You have this to think. If you allow your father to think for you, you are rendering this waste because this is doing no business. In anybody, and it's only your father or your mother who wish you to become successful than them. So papa now mommy, then they have failed to be a father or a good parent. That is how it is. To the master, you better also either you and our we do life. We do more life. I think say MTN network stronger than the Vodafone pay baby I'm away. But MTN data cost more than Vodafone. That is two sides. You see, I'm using MTN real life, and I get only one post except that NASA. So I'll keep up using the MTN whenever I want to come live on TikTok. The best thing in my baby, at times the best firm with certain directions you can do. At times the best thing has some mystically things, daily life activities that will help you and help you good. Episode 4. Follow yourself. Check us on YouTube, Facebook, all the social media platform with the name HealYourselfGH. And you can support yourself in any medium you have to support us. You can click on our links, WhatsApp, 02000 4002. Anything you want to help with yourself, you are welcome. You can support yourself in any form. You can watch our videos, more teachings on YouTube. A lot that can save you. A lot. I have 606 videos publicly on YouTube. And I have more than 5 private and also YouTube. So in a couple one, almost 610 videos on YouTube, but all can help you. Subscribe and share to our YouTube channels. Join us on TikTok. Follow us on Facebook. Any other platform. HealYourselfGH. Let's meet another Sunday, right? By the time we Shalom. Bye bye.